6:45. It's 12:18 and I can't go to sleep. So I was just thinking maybe I'd go live, see if anybody joins me. I don't know what time it is across the pond to my New Zealand or my Australia friends. I know my friends here in the US are probably sleeping, which most people are doing at this time of night. But we'll see if somebody comes on here in just a minute or two. Let's see. I was going to talk about my brain dump because. Oh, Jennifer! You're up! Yay! You're my first person here. I'm so excited. We haven't talked. How did your husband's surgery go? We, I was thinking about him when you said he had a torn. I'm doing okay. My headache, I got these shots, not the Botox shots, because I had an allergic reaction to those, and I did them for 4 years for the migraines, but then I started having allergic reactions, so, I got these shots that you do a booster for the first month. So you do one in each leg. Surgery went really well. He's recovering and on good meds. You know, when you said that he had torn the ligament or whatnot, at my daughter's bat mitzvah, we had some distant cousins come that we reunited with. And it was at this beautiful location, just a gorgeous location. And my husband does the chutzpah music. That's what, like, Jewish, music. And where he goes down and he does the splits and he does the dance. Well, he did it. And he tore his, what do you call it, in the back of the thigh, I guess. And they had to call the paramedics because we couldn't get him up. So my poor daughter, the photographer was great, and he took everybody, all the kids, they're all 13 plus, took them all outside to take pictures. It was painful, but we laugh about it now. And my niece is a doctor, but she's a pediatric emergency room doctor. And one of my distant cousins who we reunited with had some medical training, so we had to wait for them to pick him up. But it took him a long time to recover, and now everybody says, you are no longer doing the dance. If I could find the video of that, I think I'd put it up because we laugh at it now, but it wasn't funny. Reclaiming the bluegrass. Hey, how are you, Reclaiming? Do you have a channel? It sounds like you have a channel with a name like that. So what do they say? This is my friend Jennifer, by the way. Veronica, how are you? Gonna miss this queen. What are we gonna miss? Tell me, queen. Do you guys know each other? Jennifer and Veronica? Jennifer, if you don't mind, I'm going to make you a moderator because I don't always pick things up. And so if, you don't have to stay on, but I just wanted to have you as a moderator so that if I miss something, you can help out. Thanks. I've just had some serious brain fog, and I think it's not really the Parkinson's so much. Sorry if I'm rocking, guys. It's just my legs are shaking. But I went to the store today, to the little Walmart. We have like a neighborhood, it's called the neighborhood Walmart. And we went, and I just felt like I was in slow motion, like I had tunnel vision. And I didn't know. I probably shouldn't have been driving, but I got home safe. But the grocery store, I was like, I said to some guy, "Is everybody going in slow motion? Because we haven't been out in days." And he laughed. He goes, "Yeah, there's no bread, there's no eggs, there's nothing on the shelves. So they're trying to restock." But I got some good salmon today. And my mom came over for dinner, so I made her. She goes, "I usually hate salmon, but this is the best I've ever had. It's called Boom Boom Salmon." And you just use a mayonnaise base, and then you put in sweet chili sauce from like the ethnic shelves, and you mix that together, and it gives it a sweet but a little bit of a bite. My husband can't have hot. Yeah, it's still empty shelves. Is it warm enough? Yeah, it got up to 50 today, but it is supposed to drop again. And the problem is like the highways, they had not shut down, but got it down to one lane because it's a 4-lane highway, and we have overpasses because they can't do under. So our highways are very, very tall. And so they had all the plows up on the high pathways, and they were trying to get the snow off. And it took us forever to get home because they don't have many snow plows here in Dallas. So, Veronica, do you have a channel? Do any of you know each other in here? What time is it by you, Jennifer? I always have to ask Siri, what time is it in Alaska? What time is it in New Zealand? What time is it in Australia? Veronica, you don't have a channel? Do you like to do anything? Are you a crafter, or do you collect things? Or do you organize things? Oh, it's almost 9:30 there. Okay. It's 12:26 here. So yeah, it's almost, well, it's just after 12:30 here. So, Jennifer, I'm sure you're taking care of your husband as well as he took care of you. How long is his recovery supposed to be? This is when I wish like we could do lives together so we can chit chat, because I always feel stupid when I'm reading. I am a night owl sometimes, Jennifer. I do find my quiet time and my meditative time, not that I meditate, but it's just like my little office den area where I can cuddle up. And Evie gave me this great stand that's magnetic, and it just holds my phone up. So I am using that right now so that the shaking is just my legs. The tripod is resting on my legs. Kept his late straight for 6 weeks. Oh gosh, very slow progression. So anybody it's just you and me again. Yeah, it does take a long time to heal those, and I'm sorry to say, at least for my husband, it still bothers him periodically. You know, where he'll, with the weather change, or you know, he does something and then it kind of hurts his back a little more. But is your husband active? Like, does he go running or bicycling? Like, typically? My husband and I got electric bikes, but not the electric bikes like scooter bikes, but It's like a 10-speed bike. His surgery, or his accident was, Hannah was 13 and she's going to be 23 this year, so 10 years. He has a little workout at the gym at his office, and he likes to walk. Well, that's good. At least he likes to do something. I started telling you we got these like mountain bikes that have an electric capacity to them. Because of my Parkinson's, I was actually afraid to ride a bike because I was afraid I'd be shaking, but the electric part just kicks in if you hit the button and then you pedal twice. It'll help you get up hills, and then you can slow it down. So, and it has the wider wheels, like mountain bike wheels, so they're not the 10-speed wheels, and we really enjoy going on those. Did you stand on your balancing little thing today daily? I have not. I did it yesterday. I tried, but the jiggling, I know it sounds silly, but it shook my head too much. And the headache started getting worse, so I had to put that away for a while. Makes me sad, but I really do like that machine. Helps with lymphedema in the legs. I get swollen a lot. I don't have, technically I've never been diagnosed with lymphedema, but since my surgery I get swollen and my toes get like sausages. Yeah, the headache, it's definitely lessening. Like, it's livable right now. And I did not have any stabbing pains today, so that's like the best. So I found, oh my God, I screamed your name in the Habitat for Humanity today, Jennifer. I literally screamed your name. I found another Turkish lamp that matched my little ones, and I like, Jennifer's here. And my husband's like, what? I even have it on video because I was messing with my new camera. And but then I looked at it and it was too broken up. It was little, it was cute, but it was too broken up, so I didn't get it. But I did. I screamed, "Oh my God, Jennifer!" Because I wanted it. I was like, I found another one. But I didn't. Even though it was only a couple bucks, it was too fragile. It would have fallen apart too easily. But yes, the Turkish lamps. Ooh. Now, I know you have chandeliers of them, don't you? But do you just buy singles as well? I love my little single one I just got. So what did you make for dinner tonight? Because your recipe's been looking really good. You have one small single? Yeah, you get the cool ones. You get the really super sweet ones. I have the two little ones, and then that one I bought this weekend, and that other one that I have to get the base for. Now I understand when you were trying to explain to me what the base was. Cheesy ham, garden cheddar, yum. I made, it's called Boom Boom Salmon. And you just basically use, I did it in the air fryer. So I got the cuts of salmon, and then you put some mayonnaise and some sweet chili sauce from like the, the specialty aisle in the store. and you just mix that up, and you put like a tablespoon of that and some parsley and such, and you put it in the air fryer for 10 minutes, and you take it out, and it just crumbles. It's so good. And then that little bit of chili sauce caramelizes on top. And then I did some green beans and some sticky rice. It was at 400 for 10 minutes in the air fryer. Hey, Gabe. Welcome. I'm glad you found us. So, Gabe, do you have a channel? It's really good, Jennifer. It's so easy. I'm going to send you this lady that I follow. And she has like the easiest recipes. And some of them are, not health conscious, but they're so easy to put together. Like if you're having family over. I'm going to make this one Italian, or is it just spaghetti meatball casserole? And you take Italian bread and you kind of cut it up and throw it in the bottom of the pan. And then you can make your own balls, but she just got frozen meatballs. And she put that on top, and then she put a sauce that she kind of just made up, I believe, but a marinara sauce with some tomatoes and such, and then some shredded cheese, and you bake it, and it comes out like a casserole because, no, I don't really enjoy cooking, but this lady has made me really kind of enjoy it because it's like really cool recipes that you have in your staples for the most part, and how you can use your staples. But yeah, I did the rice with the green beans, fresh green beans, and I didn't have the fresh ones, and they were really yucky looking, so I ended up just doing the canned green beans and tasted them up, and then I put some rice. I love like a spiral ham, like the honey baked ham. I could like eat a whole one myself within, a couple days, but I love that. And then you can cut up just chunks of it. How do you prepare your ham? Oh, the sticky rice is just this time it was just long grain rice that comes in the packet, and you literally just add the water and do it, because her idea is to make a dinner in less than 10 minutes. And so she had the air fryer going and the rice in the microwave. It's just sticky rice, long grain. You can buy any kind of rice. You can make, rice out of bag or box or however you want to cook your rice. But this makes it kind of sticky, and so it was, you just microwave it. And then I put the green beans with some of the sauce from the Boom Boom salmon. Cover ham and cloves. Oh, yum. That sounds good. That's why I like the spiral cut hams, like at Sam's Club. And it has that little bit of brown sugar. I always like to have a little sweet with a little bite, a little kick. Here's to staying hydrated, guys. I've got a drink. We're taking friends to the airport tomorrow morning, so I told my husband I would go get his car cleaned. They are going to Iceland, and they have a couple stops. They don't have kids, and so they're gonna travel. I think they're Taiwanese. I know Sophie is, and I'm not sure what Ching is, like what nationality. But it's so cute. He calls my my husband Mr. Ephraim. It's it's funny, but whenever I need to find a deal online, I say go call Ching because he loves to find deals, like electronic deals or whatnot, and what has good prices and what's, Yeah, Iceland sounds like it would be a really cool place to visit, and they worked it out. I forget where else they're going, but they're going on a few places. And Iceland, they're going to be there for 2 weeks, I guess. So when you were in the military, did you travel a lot? You were in the Air Force, weren't you? I think you said. Which still, that blows me away. I don't see you being in the military. I appreciate your service, but it just, you seem so calm and meditative. I know that sounds silly, but oh, I think I was sending you a message when we were at Whataburger today, didn't I, Jennifer? In WhatsApp, I sent you a message, and then I think I hung up because my husband was coming out of the restaurant, and I told him, I said, either get the money back or if it's ready, bring it out. I wanted to go to England. 3 people in my class were going overseas. 2 to England and 1 to Alaska. Guess who went to Alaska? My daughter did a semester study abroad. It was the summer semester, so it was short. But she went to Oxford, and she loved it. And then she took her best friend from here. Her dad worked. He's retired from American Airlines. And so she took first class to England to visit Becca. Like, Becca was only gone 6 weeks. And she picked this fancy schmancy hotel to stay in. You wanted to marry a British man? That's funny. Was your husband in the military? A Wisconsin man. Whereabouts in Wisconsin? Cheesehead. I'm from Illinois, and we were right over the border to Wisconsin. That's right, you met up in Fairbanks while you were both serving. Yeah, that's cool. I love Wisconsin. And then when we were the drinking age, and I really don't drink, but it was the whole idea that you could do something naughty, was you drive across the border, literally, because we were so close to the border of Wisconsin, and it was drinking age was 18 in Wisconsin. Oh, from northern Wisconsin. That's where I spent all my summers, in northern Wisconsin. St. Germain, Eagle River, Minocqua. Any of those sound familiar? But yeah, so we would drive over the border. My husband is from the Chicagoland area as well, but we met in college in Northern Illinois University. So he went to a different high school than I did, so. Ashland. Some of those towns, Ashland sounds familiar, but then again, growing up, I lived on Ashland Avenue, so that's where I might be thinking about it from. But yeah, I spent all my summers. I don't know if you saw any of my videos this past. Can you hear me? Did I lose connection? We have been married. We got married in 1990. So I said I had to get married in an even year like that, so I know how many years I've been married. So it's going to be 36 this year. And you? You were married in 92. That's when I had my first child, in 92. Got married in 90, and then had Samantha in 92. And then 96. And my last one was in 01. I joke I had to have a baby in Texas so that I could say I was a true Texan. 94, so your first was in between my first and second. 92. And I guess Becca was 96, yeah. Now you have a son in there, right? Like 3 daughters and a son, if I'm mistaken. You know me, I don't remember anything past 20 minutes ago. Who else is in the room? I see we have 8 people in the room. Say hello, everybody. Let us know where you're in from. Yes, the boy is the youngest. My husband was the youngest. He has 2 sisters, 10 and 12 years older than him. And they joked that they said the prince was born because everybody treated him like a prince. Yes, Jennifer, you have to go to sleep. That's the normal thing to do at this hour of night. Sleep hygiene is the best thing for you. So, but thanks for stopping by. It was fun catching up. Mwah. I'll talk to you later, maybe tomorrow sometime. Who else is in the room? It says there's 11 people in the room. Good night, Jennifer. So who else is in the room? Jennifer's got to go to bed, which most normal people do at this end of the world, because it is 12:46 here. Just wondering who else is out there. Okay, that's better. So there's 9 people in the room. Somebody say hello. Tell me what you do. Where are you from? What part of the world are you from? I do random lives. I was telling my husband before I came in my little den here that I needed to go do a brain dump, because all I want, my mind is just going, I've got to get a carpet for this. We are working on making a chandelier into a plug-in chandelier. My husband is going to do that. So we went to Habitat for Humanity and I picked up some good scores there. Got some good finds. Anybody here on the channel do any woodworking? Any home improvements? Sorry if I'm shaking, guys. I told you, some of you that were here at the beginning, I have Parkinson's and I put my phone on a tripod and I hold the tripod because otherwise my hands shake too much or my legs shakes too much. So it's just a little wobbly tonight. I hope I'm not getting anybody seasick, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So, good night, Jennifer. If you haven't gone already, go get some sleep. Sleep for me too. So who else is on here? I've got some people on here. Three people. Let me know where you're checking in from if you're new to my channel. I do a bunch of different things on my channel. I'm actually going to edit a little video on my phone that I did last night with my new camera. I got a DJI 50 Pro, I guess. And it takes really great pictures. And so I did a little craft segment, and it's not that it's that great, but I'm learning how to edit. So I figure I can do some messing around with my editing and make like a little video of what I made. The whole project isn't done, but there's a good portion of it done. Gotta take my hydration break here. Well, I guess I'm gonna call it a night. Jennifer, thanks again for being on, if you're still on. And I appreciate you. And hey, this lipstick has been on since this morning. It's still faint, but it's on. This is what my friend Carrie Ann Candace had. And I'm telling you, drinking out of my straw, eating dinner, the whole 9 yards. So, and then Evie got some too today. She sent me a picture of hers, and it lasts forever. Okay, guys, well, I'm signing out. Nobody else told me where you were from, but I appreciate you stopping by and take a look at my channel. Right now, I'm neck and neck. I have the same amount of channels as I do subscribers. I think it's 394 subscribers and 394 videos. I'd really like that ratio to change. I'd like to have a lot more subscribers and not as many viewers, but that's my inside joke. At least I'm making videos and keeping up with the times, right? Okay, good night, guys. Have a super day, have a super evening, wherever it is in the world for you. And don't give up, because I'm not giving up.